Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Boss Babe Business Show. I am your host, Katan, and I'm extremely excited tonight because we're going to be interviewing some amazing businesses, sharing some awesome small business resources, and just having a fun time talking about some hot topics that I've previously discussed in my podcast. So if you are a new viewer, thanks so much for joining. Make sure you share this live. And if you are a consistent and seasoned viewer of our show and our network, make sure you share this live. Let everybody know who might be interested in some of these resources and interested in learning about these awesome small businesses. So I'm actually going to drop a link to make it a little easier for everyone that's here. If you have, I recommend having two devices. It's always great to watch it. I personally like watching things from a computer because the screen is bigger, but you can have two devices, one for watching the show and one for being able to read along with where we're at on the show, if you want to do it that way. So I'm going to drop the link for anyone that may be interested. And this is a link taking you to the discussion section on the Boss Babe Business Show. And it tells you exactly what we're going to be discussing tonight. And don't forget, if you are a business owner in our small business directory, go ahead and introduce yourself in the comments. Let me know you're here, and I will shout your business out and let everybody know what you provide. So there's the link in the comments for anyone who's watching. I want to make sure it's shared to all platforms. You can watch from Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and you can also watch from my Facebook groups as well. So if you are someone who's trying to watch on a different platform, that is available for you also. Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday. Thanks for joining. Hello there. Let me know who you are in the comments. Facebook, it says Facebook user. It doesn't tell me your name. So tell me your name, and then I'll make sure to say hello and introduce you appropriately. We're going to start in 1 minute. And I want to make sure everybody has that link that I just shared so that if you are interested in following along, you can do so. This is going to make your experience a lot easier on our show. All right. Here we go. Okay. Hello, MJ. Hello. How are you? Thanks for joining us. Okay, everyone. So we have MJ joining, and MJ is the owner of Travel with MJ. So she's actually an experienced travel agent, and she's able to assist you with booking. If you want to book yourself, she has a self-servicing booking portal. But if you want her assistance with creating and planning your trip, then you can just go to Travel with MJ. That's her Facebook business page. Her Facebook group is also Travel with MJ, and she is a business owner that is featured in our directory. This is a credible business owner who has videos, insight information. She has a blog. If you want to see some of her videos and just listen to her talk, and you're really big about that trust factor with shopping with new businesses, you can find all of her information on her Facebook business page. So you can check her out. Hello, Lady D. Shout out to Lady D's Treats. Thanks for joining us. Okay. Hello. Hi, Nina. Thanks for joining us. Oh, that's awesome. I'm so glad that you're watching us from Colorado Springs. Feel free to check out our show and learn about our resources tonight. And if you'd like to join our business directory, I actually have a couple of makeup brands that I'm going to be talking about tonight. So the first brand that I'm going to be sharing tonight is going to be, well, guys, I always like to do my shout out. So before we start the show, let me shout out all the small businesses that I'm wearing. And hold on. Let me fix this. Okay. Want to make sure everybody's good on this camera. Is bothering me a little tilted. Y'all know I don't like crooked cameras. Right. There we go. Okay, cool. So guys, the products that I'm wearing tonight, earrings are going to be coming from Anotherness Boutique. Anotherness.com is the website. And this is an apparel and accessories brand. So you can find that at the business directory. There are going to be some nice, simple hoops. I really enjoy simple pieces, and I think that they make a great statement. Necklace is also going to be coming from Anotherness Boutique. This is a multi-layer necklace. And this multi-layer necklace is going to be accented with gold and red. My hair products are coming from Juicy Malungi Cosmetics. They are also a business featured in our business directory website, www.juicy.us. And then my eyeshadow is coming from Peachy Beauty Collection. So I decided to do their new palette. Sorry, guys, I have my phone on mute. So I went with a nude and a natural color. But this is their eyeshadow, and one of the colors is coming from their Spring into Hue palette, so it's a little bit of a brighter color. And then my lipstick is coming from Belle Lorraine Cosmetics. And my skincare is coming from My Beauty Coach. So I'll just go through and talk a little bit about my experience with each brand. Anotherness Boutique is my brand, but I love to provide accessories and clothing and apparel. So if you like this necklace, it is available. I think I have 2 more left. And then the lipstick, Bellarine Cosmetics, I absolutely love their products, and I'm actually going to be wearing their lipstick all year long. So anytime you see me wearing lipstick on this show, it's coming from Bellarine Cosmetics. And then the eyeshadow, Peachy Beauty Collection, they provide eyeshadow, so much more. These are 2 amazing makeup brands that I'm partnered with for the entire year. So anytime that I'm wearing eyeshadow, you can know that it's coming from Peachy Beauty Collection. I decided to do a smoky eye tonight. And then again, the hair products, Juicy Malunji Cosmetics, they provide natural skincare and hair care. And make sure I'm not missing anything. The Glow, the Natural Glow, I don't have any concealer on or foundation. This is just my watermelon serum and my cucumber serum coming from NBC.Click, aka My Beauty Coach. So there you have it. Those are all of the amazing small businesses that I'm wearing tonight. If you want to shop with them, all you have to do is go to bossbabeblog.com and then check out our small business directory, and every business that I listed will be there. All right, moving on to the next topic tonight. Hello, Peachy Beauty Collection. Thanks for joining us. Hello, Kiara. So we have Kiara from Peachy Beauty Collection in the house tonight. Guys, as I'm going through, feel free, if you are a business owner in our directory and I just shouted you out, feel free to share your website so people can know where to find you. Okay, thanks so much for sharing. You guys are awesome. All right, guys, so tonight we have a couple things we're going to talk about. Number 1, I have a freebie. 1 viewer is going to win a 30-minute business consultation. So if you would like a consultation to sit down and talk about ways to elevate your business, this is the time to join. The second thing is that we're going to have another freebie. So 1 person is going to win a free tote from Anotherness Boutique. So those are the 2 freebies that we have. Then I'm going to be sharing our free virtual shopping event. So I have a virtual shopping mall event, and it's going to be located in one of my private or one of my public selling groups. It's a Facebook selling group. You have to already be a member to be a part of it. If you would like to become a member, you still have time. It doesn't start until April. So you can join now and learn how to become a member there. I'll have the link attached on this live. The next thing we're going to have is our Aromatic April event. I just want to make sure that nobody forgets that I'm doing some free gift giveaways on a special event, and it's free to participate. You don't have to pay anything. The topic of the night is going to be, do you get offended when someone calls you a small business owner? And it's because I have a podcast dedicated to that. So we're going to talk a little bit about this later. I'm also sharing that I'm having my last virtual networking room for $2.99. It will no longer be available at this price. So if you are a business owner that enjoyed our previous networking room and you want to be a part of them, I recommend booking your ticket and then booking all of your future tickets. It's $2.99. So make sure you take advantage while it's at this price. It will no longer be this price after the 27th of this month when our virtual networking room starts. And then the last couple things I'm going to be sharing. Number 1, I'm going to be interviewing some amazing business owners tonight so you can learn about their brand and the 3 services or products that they're going to be providing. And then I'm also going to be shouting out 5 business owners and sharing a sale that's going on with a discount store in my business directory. So we have a pretty full schedule tonight. Let's go ahead and get started with these freebies. So everyone can share this live and you can earn a chance to win a free 30-minute business consultation. In this consultation, you can give me 1 topic that you're focused on finding a solution for in your business or your brand, and then we can dive into that for 30 minutes. So it is going to be free. The regular price for the consultations will be $60 for 1 hour, unless you're purchasing a business coaching bundle where you can get 20 consultations, all at one price of $300. So depending on what you're looking for, if you're wanting to pay for this service and receive these services consistently, we can sign you up for that. But if you'd like to get this free one, share this live. So just share it as many times as you can. Share it to your story, share it to your page. Feel free to let friends and family know about it. If you have any business owning friends, you can tag them and let them share it as well, because if they win it and they want to give it to you, they can do that. But everyone who shares is going to be placed in a raffle, and then the raffle will be drawn, and whoever wins will be announced on our business page. All right, the next freebie that I have. So 1 viewer will win a code for a free tote from Anotherness Boutique. So I have some totes on our website, and you're going to be winning a code for a free tote. It's our summer tote. It's a white tote, and it says the word summer on it. It's embroidered, and then there's some really pretty colorful tassels. So you will be able to see that on Anotherness Boutique. Just go to totes, and it'll pop up, but you're going to get a free tote tonight. All you need to do is tag 5 people to this live that may want to win a free tote as well. So for a free consultation, share this live. For a free tote, tag 5 people. You can do both and place yourself in both raffles. All right, moving on. So our free virtual shopping mall event. For those of you who might be joining a little bit later, I'm going to share the link one more time. This is where you can find all of the information that I'm sharing with you tonight and every single link. Hello, hello. Good evening. Thank you so much for sharing. Make sure you introduce yourself in the comments. I can see a lot of you individuals, but some of you I cannot see. So you'll have to let me know that it's you in the comments so I can just say hello to you. All right. So let's get to this free virtual shopping mall event. So basically, it's a free virtual shopping mall, and all you need to do is go and book online. If you're already a part of the group, then you can, and you're already an approved seller, then you can automatically participate in this. If you're not already a part of the group, you can just book the event and learn how you can become approved. The whole process is 100% free if you are a business to consumer brand. If you are a business to business brand, for example, you're doing business promotion, graphic design, business coaching, there will be a fee, but you pay the fee one time and then you will have admission to sell in the group for the entire year. And you also be able to sell in 2 other selling groups as well. So just go and apply and then share the business that you're trying to advertise. And that's how I can assist you personally. But this is going to be called the virtual shopping mall. The only rule that we have for this is that if you are approved to be a part of this event, every post that you create must be a video of your products or your services. So there's no photos, it's all videos. And the purpose behind this is that if you are a business owner and you're trying to sell or you're trying to expand your audience, you should know that people are 70% more likely to purchase your product or service when there's a video showcasing what you're here to provide. So videos are a lot more effective than photos. Photos can still be effective, an effective way to gain traffic, to gain sales and leads, but videos are a very effective way to do that. That is why you saw a video on my homepage of my website of me sharing what my business is about so that people can learn more about me, because not only does it create trust and increases your credibility, but it also creates a sense of urgency for the people that are trying to learn more about what it is that you're here to provide. Some people really do need the visual and the audio at the same time. They don't want to just read it, so it's more effective to see it in a video. So just a little free business insight for anyone that might be trying to market their business or expand their audience. You can take that and do with it as you please. But in this virtual mall, we will only be doing videos. So if you're providing a service, you have to post a video of you talking about your service or a video of you performing your service. If you're providing products, you have to post a video of you showcasing your products or a video of you just, showing your products. You don't have to be in the video, but only videos are permitted in the virtual selling, in the virtual shopping mall. So there's all the information. The link that I have will give you that information. If you have any questions, you can go and find that there. Thank you guys so much for tagging. You are awesome. Thank you so much. I have a feeling that the person who said, "Hey, Queen, hello, all you beautiful people," is T. Let me know if I'm right. Just a hunch. But you let me know in the comments if it's you. Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining. Thanks for tagging. All right. So we talked about the free virtual shopping mall event. Business owners, if you want to promote your business, come and join us. Then we have the free Aromatic April event. I saw that some of you ladies and gentlemen have already subscribed to this event. But if you have not already subscribed, for the month of April, I'm having one event, and you can go and earn a chance to win a free aroma basket. So it's a free Boss Aroma basket. I'm going to have 3 aromatic items in the basket going to be shipped to you for free. You don't have to pay for shipping. You don't have to pay to participate. It's free. So if you love playing games and that's something that you like to do, play to win, and you don't have to lose anything to win, come join us. It's really easy and simple. I'm going to ask you 5 questions, and whoever answers the question the first gets the point. Whoever has the most points wins. It's that simple. And then if you decide to share the live and tag people, then you can also have your name placed in a raffle. So basically, you just want to be a part of it and earn a chance to win this free gift. All right. So now that I've talked a little bit about that, we're going to go into the topic of the night. So guys, let me know in the comments how you're feeling. Do you get offended when someone calls you a small business owner, or when someone calls your business a small business? Let me know in the comments. This is the topic of the night. I want to hear your honest opinion on this topic, and then we'll get into the nitty and gritty of it. But I just want to hear what everybody thinks. Do you get offended if someone calls you a small business owner, or if someone calls your business a small business? And if you do, please feel free to give insight and share why. I'm all about having some great proactive dialogue from different experiences and perspectives. So let me know in the comments. Thanks so much for joining. Okay, somebody said, nope, is what it is. Is what it is. Let me know who said that. I can't see who said that. I only see Facebook user. Hey, Charlie, thanks for joining, guys. Thanks for joining. Okay, so we have, it was me. Let me know who that is. Put your name in the comments. Hello, thanks for joining, guys. So some of you have already given permission to where I can see your name and I can say good afternoon or good evening. But depending on where you're streaming from, you have to give permission. So if you haven't given your permission to do that, I can't see your name. I can only see you tagging in the comments. But I really appreciate you guys for joining. Just let me know who you are. Put your name next to it and then I'll know who you are. Okay. So Ebony said, nope, I'm by myself. I knew it was you, T. Anytime I see Queen and a whole bunch of hearts, I already know it's T. Thanks for joining. So, guys, I do have some announcements while we're waiting to hear some of these responses. I'm going to read all of these responses, guys, and then we're going to talk about this topic. But I do want to say hello and good afternoon or good evening to Ebony. Welcome to the Boss Babe blog team. Ebony is now an affiliate to our team. So if you want to learn more information about our affiliates and the team, I'm actually going to drop a link in the comments. I want to say welcome to Lady D. So she is also an affiliate and she's a part of the Boss Babe blog team now, which means that every time you use her coupon code to shop on our website, she's going to be able to get 20% off of that. And you're going to get 10% off your entire purchase, which right now is the only coupon that is going to be running. It's the best deal that you're going to find for Boss Babe blog. Unless you're subscribed to our email newsletter, rarely do we have like a specific item that might be on a promo or something, but the best deals are going to be with the affiliates. So what I recommend doing is following them and learning about what they provide, or just following them and getting the code. But you just need to follow their network and they're going to give you the special hookup for the Boss Babe blog. But, you know, it's going to be a good one. When I say hookup, I'm not talking about that hookup where it's discounted and it's not good quality. I'm talking about a cool little discount that you can utilize, but high quality services. So make sure you take advantage. Okay. So, I knew it was you, T. I knew it was you. For some reason, I can read and I just know who it is. Okay, so I think I shouted out Lady D. Congratulations, Miriam, Lady D, Ebony. These are some amazing business owners, Shay, that are now a part of the Boss Babe blog team. So I'm just gonna drop this link for anyone that wants to learn more about our team. And if you decide you want to join our team, then you can go and check it out for yourself. But if you would like to become an affiliate, if you're already promoting my business, I recommend just becoming an affiliate. A lot of you guys support me so much and I really do appreciate it. And I just feel like you may as well get paid while you're doing it. So if you're sending someone my way and they make a purchase, go ahead and send them my way with a special code that only you have so that you can get 20% commission off of that purchase. So it's a nice natural position to transition into if you already promote my products and my services. And if you don't, but you want to know more about it or be a part of it, you know, you are always welcome to learn more. All right, let me get this link to the team so you can learn all about them. I'm gonna do a quick shout out to them because they are amazing. And I'm really excited for all of the cool things that we have in store. All right, so here's the link, guys, to the amazing Boss Babe blog team. Congratulations and welcome, T. T is going to be our ambiance specialist. If you guys don't already know what that is, you will soon know what it is when you see her in the comments. She's already setting the tone, but I'm really excited about bringing her to the team as well because a lot of you guys, like I said, super supportive, positive energy, one of the best platforms that I've ever, I mean, I might be biased, but one of the best audiences and platforms that I've been a part of. I really enjoy the fact that it's a whole bunch of small business owners, but we're all supporting and encouraging and uplifting each other. So I really appreciate that. And I love the fact that everyone genuinely wants to learn more about these brands that I interview on the show. So I decided to create some roles to just say thank you to all of the amazing viewers. So I just dropped the link for the team. I'm gonna shout y'all out real quick and then we're gonna get back. I got a little sidetracked because I got excited. I saw so many of you guys. So I'm like, okay, y'all are here. I gotta shout y'all out. All right, so first team member we have is T. She is the ambiance specialist, extremely big small business supporter. If there's someone that you want in your corner and in your network, it is T. When I tell you she is so amazing, she shops with small businesses, she supports them, she's left reviews, she is extremely supportive and amazing, and she is not afraid to give someone their flowers and shout them out when they're doing a great job. So if you want more friends like that in your circle, if you just want a better network, you need to get around more positivity, I'm telling you, these are the people that you want to be following. Then we're going to shout out, oh, she's an ambiance specialist. We're going to shout out Leslie. Leslie is extremely driven, hardworking. She is actually a business owner featured in our directory, as well as a small business supporter. She is a licensed life insurance agent, and she's a financial planner as well. You definitely want to get linked up with her. She is high energy, and she's going to really motivate you to keep going and keep pushing. Super consistent. If you need people who don't make excuses in your circle so it can remind you to keep going, you want to make sure you follow Leslie and become a part of her network. You can also go straight to her website with the link that I just dropped in the comments. Shay. Shay is an amazing small business supporter, but she's also a plus size fashion boutique owner. And her products is actually going to be featured in Aromatic April. She is known for her kiss melts. Everybody loves her kiss melts. They are on sale for the affordable and amazing price of $5 on her website. But she provides wax melts, and they all have different scents, and everyone loves them. So you could check her out. But I love the fact that Shay is extremely supportive to small business owners. She's not afraid to give them their flowers. She also loves supporting great products and great brands. So highly recommend following her and becoming a part of her platform. Go to her website, subscribe to her emails. Okay, next business owner, Deja. She is also a boss affiliate and influencer. Everyone that I mentioned before, T, is a influencer and an affiliate. So Deja is a professional model. She's a social media influencer. And if you guys need brand ambassadors, you need to go check her out and contact her. Her quality of her photos is amazing. You're going to see with the link, but on her Instagram and her Facebook, she puts out some bomb photos. So if you need someone to represent your brand, you tell her what you need, and she's going to find out if she could take care of you. And if she can, oh my goodness, she's going to do an amazing job. She was a brand ambassador for my brand, Anotherness, and now she is a boss affiliate and influencer. So she is a part of the team, but she's also a professional model and has a small business of her own and supports small business owners. Okay, next business owner, we're going to have Ebony. So Ebony, amazing business owner. She is a fashion connoisseur. She's all about the accessories, the clothing, apparel. You can check her out. Go check out her website and learn more about her. The link is attached. But Ebony is extremely positive, excited to partner with other business owners who are looking for opportunities to expand their network. And one thing that I really did love about talking to Ebony is that she just has such a great energy. So if you want people like that in your network, go follow. Next business owner, Kiara. So Kiara is a makeup brand owner. She's a beauty connoisseur. She's all about the makeup. My eyeshadow is inspired. I had to channel my inner Kiara to do this eyeshadow tonight because some of y'all, you may not know, but I am not the makeup person. I don't do makeup very well. And I decided to push outside of my comfort zone this year and just try some different things. So that's why you see me partnering with some amazing makeup brands so they can help me out because I struggle. So I had to really channel her tonight. But thank you so much, Kiara. Shout out to you. And then the last two business owners, last but never least, we have Miriam. She is a high quality travel agent, a vacation connoisseur, and a small business shopper and owner. And she is extremely driven. She's extremely energetic. I always have a great time talking to Miriam. We always clown in every single group, whether it's selling, promotion, business, personal groups, consultations. Yes, you're going to have a good time with Miriam. That's all I'm going to tell you. You need to go follow her as well. Then we're going to have Stephanie. Stephanie is also a life insurance agent, a financial planner. She's a small business supporter and a small business owner. And she's extremely amazing, professional, a really great person that you want to have in your network if you're looking for people who are positive, who are driven, and who are reminding you to take care of yourself, whether that be financially, whether that be health-wise. She's always posting different challenges. So if you need people like that, I definitely recommend following her. And I'm going to just say this before we end. A lot of people always talk about the negativity and trying to get away from people who aren't as supportive. When you find people who are placed in front of you, go all out, go learn about them and give 100%, because that's what I did with these business owners. And I was able to receive so much. And now we have such an amazing business relationship. So shout out to all of y'all. Okay, guys, let's get back to the topic of the night, guys. So like I said, yes, the squad. Okay, so listen, y'all. Oh, thank you so much. Y'all are so amazing. Okay, so let's talk about the topic of the night before we get into interviewing these awesome business owners. And be honest, y'all. Like I said, any answer, there's no wrong answer. Do you get offended when people call your business a small business, or when someone calls you a small business owner? If you do, tell me why. If you don't, tell me why. I'm going to read some of the responses and feel free to add on if you'd like to. And then I'm going to give a little bit of my insight, but I'm going to wait because I want to hear what everybody has to say. Okay. Let's see. The permission thing, it should pop up when you're trying to talk, But if you don't see it, T, don't worry. What I'll do is I'll send an email to my admin and see if they can get that fixed for you. Get that fixed for everybody. So that way I can see everyone's names, not just a few. Okay, let's look at these comments because I'm really excited to see what y'all have to say. Let's see. Okay, so Miriam from Travel with MJ said, I am a tone person. So it depends on what tone it was used. People can say it with a funky attitude, and I'm not with that. I understand. And then she put MJ at the end. Miriam, I can see you. I think I could always see you. Okay, and then let's see. Someone else said, nope, I don't get offended. It is what it is. Let's see. Am I missing any other awesome comments? I want to make sure I try to get everybody in there. And feel free to drop a new comment if you want. I'm here. I'm listening. Somebody else said no, they don't get offended. Someone said no. When I hear small business, I just think of the size, not importance or relevance. Let's see what else. Ebony said, nope, I'm by myself with the crying emoji. Okay. And then let me make sure I'm not missing anybody else. Okay, that was Cecily. Oh, thanks, Cecily. Oh, okay. Let's see. Yes, you got to definitely join. Let me know who that is in the comments. Who said, how did I miss the squad? Is that Cecily or is that Justine? Tell me in the comments. Look, I'm over here trying to guess, folks. Y'all got to put y'all's name next to it. No. So Charlie said, no, I do not get offended. Okay. So let me know if I'm saying your name correctly. I believe it is Takura. You just tell me if I'm saying it right. But Takura said, no, because technically it is a small business in comparison to big corporations. I'm one person running multiple small businesses, but they won't be small forever. What I don't like is someone referring to it as my little business. Okay, I'm glad I said that right, Takira. Okay, Lady D's Treats. So let's see. She said, I'm not offended. I agree with MJ, but I like the term growing business. Okay. No, I can't see your name. I can't see your name. I'll make sure to put in a request to see if I can send out something so everybody can give their permission again. Because I can see some people, but I can't see a few of them. Y'all just got to put your little name at the dash. Lady D, I can see your name. I always can see your name too. All right, so these are some really great responses, guys. The reason why I'm talking about this, I'm going to drop my podcast in the comments because I just made a podcast about this. But I had an experience and I had to really talk about this. Sometimes I feel like we're in this world where people are just jumping to be offended by something before we clarify what the context of the conversation is. So I think it's really important that we do our research and understand where people are coming from first before we assume that we know their intentions and what they're trying to do. Because at the end of the day, people's actions is going to show you what they're really about and how they feel about you. So there's a lot of times where people might say something and I'm thinking in my head, but I have to look at the entire picture. Where are they coming from? Where's the information coming from? And then what actions do they do? Are they someone that's consistently trying to do things that are a little bit messy or shysty or whatever the case is? Think about these things before we just jump to conclusion. And another thing too is like, these are really important conversations, but we can never get to the most important part of the conversation, which is the learning part, because sometimes you think you know where someone is coming from or what someone has to say. And then when you actually listen, you realize that there's a learning opportunity. So I'm sharing this because that is what we need to focus on as, I think, a generation, as a people. We're missing the most important part of the conversations, the learning part. Everybody's ready to talk, everybody's ready to teach, and everybody's ready to attack. So one thing that I've been practicing is definitely mindfulness and self-awareness when I'm having these kind of conversations with people, whether it's in person, over the phone, through text, whatever, really taking a chance to just kind of sit in what they're saying and try to listen and learn the perspective and the information that's being presented before I go into what I think I want to say or what I think they're trying to get at. So I'm just putting this out there, but the reason why I'm talking about this topic is because for some people, small business can be offensive when you say small business. But the fact behind the word small business, the origin is just to define the volume of the business. Nothing more, nothing less. So when businesses like the SBA, Small Business, I think it's Association, but basically the SBA, they help with small businesses loans and things like that, grants. BBB, they help with verifying businesses, giving credibility. And then that's the Better Business Bureau. I can look now. I only remember the shorter versions of the names. It's hard to remember the full name. But the BBB, the SBA, the IRS, when they are trying to determine your tax bracket, when they're trying to determine how much of a grant you're going to receive, when they're trying to determine how many employees you're taking care of, or what kind of benefits you're able to receive, you are put in the bracket of a small business. Because if you have 500 employees or less, and it might have changed a little bit as far as like maybe there's an income status that's updated as well. But if you have 500 employees or less, you are generally determined to be a small business. So that is all that small business means. When people hear that word, they automatically feel attacked, and it's coming from a place of maybe someone attacked you in the past. So you're assuming that's what people are trying to do. But I had an experience with that where an individual really was offended, even though I didn't call their business a small business. And, we had a learning opportunity and we were able to like just backtrack it really quick. But I didn't call their business a small business. They were looking at our small business directory because my bossbabeblog.com is a directory dedicated to small businesses in the US, which means you on average have about 500 employees or less, and you are operating from the US. You reside in the US, or your business resides in the US. So that's what it is. But like I said, they were feeling really upset about that and offended because they were thinking that I was coming from a place of like your little business. There's a completely different tone when someone says, how's that little business going? Versus this is a small business or a small business owner or something like that. This is just how people identify your volume. And it can be very important when they're trying to determine opportunities, grants, interviews, all kinds of things. So everyone's going to have their own opinion, but the fact is that small business, that's what the word was utilized for. People have turned it into something different, but that's what the word was utilized for. So I'm just sharing the information. Take it, do with it what you want. But this is the feedback and insight that I'm going to give to anyone that might be struggling with this topic or still deciding or, still determining. Everything that defines you or your business does not have to be a negative. It can be your superpower. So a lot of marketers actually recommend that you utilize the word small business to help amplify the trust and help amplify the credibility. It makes people feel like this is going to be a personalized experience, and I'm going to get this experience that's so unique that I'm not going to find everywhere else. When you shop with a lot of the businesses in my directory, you're not going to find that same experience anywhere else. If you go shop with Angela's Healthy Living and you purchase a meal prepping session or you purchase a wellness session, you're not going to get that experience with your wellness coach, Angela, anywhere else except for at Angela's Healthy Living. When you shop with Travel with MJ and you have her plan a vacation, you're not going to get that same experience that you would try planning on a vacation website where you just go and you book, and then later on you realize you want to change something or you don't like something and nobody's there to assist you and you have to call to get assistance. You're not going to get the same experience. So utilize the word small business as a superpower. And when people give you those words, think about where it's coming from, and if they're utilizing it in a business sense or if they're utilizing it in more of like just referring to you as a small business, which either way, you know what the word is for. So if they're using the word incorrectly, that's on them. But I'm just saying it's your superpower. It doesn't have to be something negative or a negative connotation. And like I said, all this information, take with it, do what you want. But that's my perspective on it. And I'm going to share a little bit of information behind it. Here's my podcast if you want to learn more about it. But thanks for the compliment. It really does change the way people view you. It's a superpower. Like someone says small business to me, that just means personalized. That means high quality. That means they care. They really do care. And it doesn't mean that big businesses don't care. It's just that a lot of times a small business owner, they're doing a happy dance when they get one sale, let alone 10, let alone 20, let alone 30. So that's what I see. And that's what I hear when I hear small business. And when someone calls it that, I don't get offended. Like someone said in the comments, if they say that, how's your little business, that's a completely different tone. So I'm going to drop it in the comments for y'all if you want to go listen to this podcast. I just came out with a whole bunch of podcasts on these topics. And they're things that I feel like we really do need to discuss because it's learning opportunities. There's so many words, there's so many concepts that people take and run with instead of looking at the origin of the word and the concept. And so it creates this misunderstanding between a lot of people. And some people are genuinely not trying to offend you. They're just trying to understand the concept of what it is you're providing and the volume at what you're functioning your business. That's it. So, yeah. And like I said, some people, I'm not talking about everybody. I'm not talking about your friend who asked, how's your little sale going or how's your little business? That's not the same. Those are not the same people. Let me go ahead and give y'all that link though. And then we're going to move to interviewing some amazing small business owners tonight that I'm extremely excited to bring on. So if you guys join me a little bit later, I'm going to drop this link one last time. But all the information that I'm sharing tonight, all the resources are all there. Don't forget to share this live so you can earn a chance to win a free business consultation. Okay, let's get you the right one. Challenge of the month. Where are we at? Asking for clarification. So that is the podcast, Business Insight of the Month, Asking for Clarification, Season 16, Episode 3. That's the podcast. I'm dropping the link in the comments. Also, after I'm finished interviewing these awesome business owners, If you are a business owner that is featured in our business directory and you would like to come on and talk about this topic of the small business and, talking about whether or not you feel offended, feel free to do that. You can let me know in the comments as long as we do it before 8 p.m. Okay, all right. Those are the links, guys. Hope you got them. So, the first business owner that I'm going to be interviewing tonight is going to be, let me go back. Oh, one last thing. This is last call for the virtual networking room. It's $2.99 to join our virtual networking room. You can get sales, you can get leads, you can connect with people, you can get insight on vendors and information on how to elevate your business, and you can come receive some free business insight that I'm going to be sharing in our next virtual networking room. It is $2.99 entry, and this is the last one that's going to be $2.99. I did need to put that out there before we get started on our interviews. Okay, so the first business owner that I'm going to be interviewing tonight, her name is Shantae, and she's going to be sharing a very inspirational brand. I'm going to let her come on, introduce herself, and then share her 3 services, 1 to 3 services that she's going to be talking about.
Hey
Hello.
guys, how you doing?
Good,
Hey.
good. Thanks for joining us tonight.
You're so welcome.
Okay, so why don't you introduce yourself, Shantae? Let us know who you are and why you started your business.
Hey everyone, my name is Shantae Graham. I am originally from Dallas, Texas, 37 years young. March the 25th of 2019, I discovered my purpose and I found who I am as a woman. I am at that time I was a married woman with 4 children, with not one child of my own, but I know that I was just existing to always please others, to be a service of others, like giving myself so much to other people where I just put myself last.
Mm-hmm.
So the marriage failed, which is okay. I decided to move into a small apartment in Irving, Texas, and COVID hit while in the process of filing for divorce.
Yeah.
So I wasn't grieving the man per se. I was grieving that whole unity of a family when it with the kids and the children and the playing and the telling on each other. So I was going to counseling. I was going to counseling at this time, but I knew we was getting those stimulus checks. I was like, hey, Shantae, what can you do to be great? You know, you got this extra money, you got a new position, and you kind of going through depression because I forgave the man, but I kind of hated myself at that moment
Mm-hmm.
due to the fact of how I allowed myself to go through so much for so long. And I know that I'm stronger than that.
Yeah.
Um, so I decided to go to business with a friend. That business didn't work out. She said she loved me too much to ruin our friendship and wanted to keep our friendship. And so I had to go back to the drawing board. And at that time, God continued to give me dreams of children. And so God and I have a sense of humor where we go back and forth. So I say, okay, you sending me children. I just got out of this marriage, don't have a man. So what this look like? What are you doing? I'm not adopting nobody. Like, take your time, God. But what he was showing me was my purpose, what I was leading up to. And so at that point, I kept having that serenity mentor in prayer because it was so much going on in my mind. I was having imposter syndrome, self sabotaging, just scared, just the fear of the unknown to walking out as a newly single woman that's
Yeah.
used to a household of a family in a small apartment, COVID, can't touch this. So it was just so much in my mind, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I was going to school, working 2 jobs because I was trying to keep my mind busy because the idle mind is a devil workshop. And I it is, it go crazy. But at that moment, I actually decided to say, okay, I noticed I had so many people that relied on me. Like, hey, Shantae, don't judge me, but this is what I just did. Girl, this is what I just did. But I always tell my friends when I give advice, sound advice, I don't have a heaven and hell put you in. I can open my closet right now and there's a lot of skeletons will come out. So just watch your feet.
Mm-hmm.
So that made me think, what about me having a big sister program? What would that look like, Shantae? I kept thinking about serenity. God grant me the strength to handle the things that I can handle and give me the wisdom to know the difference. And then I thought about mentoring. When you think of mentor, you think of someone that's pushing you to somewhere where you want to go. So I was destined to start an organization for young girls like me ages really 7 to 17. And I wanted to be in Oak Cliff, and that's in Dallas, okay? And I didn't think nowhere else but God. But what I will say to every single person that's on this live right now, when you are aligning your passion and your purpose in life, God will make it so bigger than you would ever imagine in your life, because I was so small minded. I fought with God every day because I didn't want to do this. I wanted to work with other organizations throughout Dallas. I wanted to be a sideline person, not the main face. And what I noticed is that October the 21st of 2020 is when I founded my business. What people was charging other people so much money for, I studied myself. Didn't have no knowledge of how to be a business owner, how to be a leader, but I know how to be that sound of voice for someone. I know how to be a service of someone when they're going through something, right? Without judgment. And so I decided to start this organization, and it's basically, the mission is to empower young girls with life skills, social skills, self esteem, goal setting skills, because those are the fundamentals that help us to be great women in our lives. And that's what helped me to realize at the age of 33, I didn't know who I was, right? So it took that divorce. That was the best thing that ever happened in my life, was a divorce. And so once I found Serenity Mentoring, I still was struggling. Like, okay, I don't see any mentors coming through. I don't even see any children. How you give me this, how you give me this vision? Is not nobody's here. And so someone said, Shantae, you be the mentor. Whoever you have sign up, just mentor them. Start it. Stop. July 6, 2021, I started my first mentoring session. We talked about affirmations. Everything that I envisioned in 2020 is coming to light in 2023. Been in business for 3 years. Well, in October, it'll be 3 years. Every time I provide virtual services. So right now, I service girls throughout Dallas Metroplex,
Mhm.
Houston, California, and we provide virtual mentoring sessions. So keep in mind, I'm not saying everything been a smooth sailing road, but those obstacles come their way, because originally we started face to face. And what happened was, God was letting me know, Shantae, you thought so small of yourself. You only wanted girls in this community. I got you girls in Mansfield, which is like an hour away from where we was having a face to face. I got you girls in Garland. It's up to you to continue to walk. So I had to go back to the drawing board and say, okay, you know what, guys, let's do virtual. So when I did virtual, what I noticed, I was getting more girls. I was getting more girls, and we will have virtual services every week for the teenagers. So my age group is 7 to 17. This is the year of 2021. The age group of ladybugs is 7 to 10. My butterflies is 11 to 14. My mermaids is 15 to 17. And so with that is, we have Serenity Saturdays, but we also each month have a topic where we share so much about, whether it's self-esteem, peer pressure, whatever you need to know for life, because life be lifing.
Life be
And
life. Yeah,
life be lifing.
you're
But all
right.
and to be honest, like recently, I catch myself every year. And a parent asked me last night, when do you break? I'm so passionate about this. I need to find balance, but I'm so passionate about being this change, because my vision statement is being the change that you want to see, not
Yeah.
nobody else. What I want to see in this next generation. So 2022, I had to think back to Shantae at the age of 17. I graduated high school at 17. My mom sent me out to college with a boyfriend. I didn't know how to be a college student. I seen the parties. I seen the drinks. So I was at every $2 Tuesday that these people had. And so it's like I wasn't trained to be focused. I wasn't trained to be consistent. I wasn't trained to be that kind of, and I can't fault nobody, because we all have to unlearn what we was taught, right?
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
so I decided to broaden that age group 7 to 21. I had to keep going back to my inner child. Every time I think about this organization, I had to say, how were you? How were you at this age? You were sneaky, okay?
Yeah.
How were you? So, but to sum that all up, that this is a very personal organization for me, and it's all about empowering these girls. We have group mentoring sessions. I'm always going back to the drawing board. Um, and like I said, it took the divorce to find who I am.
Mhm.
as a woman, not just a pretty smile, because I was that woman. Any coworker that know me when I was working at State Farm like 4 or 5 years ago, they say this all the time. Dang, Shantae, you was always happy, just smiling with a cup full of Starbucks. Always happy. But I was hurting on the inside. I had
Yeah.
pain on the inside. Didn't nobody know that. So I was a functioning person that was just existing. And I knew God loved me so much because He woke me up every day. But help me help us, God. What I need to do? I need to leave that man. But yeah, that's that's my why. This is why I started. It was my transportation to right now.
So I really love that because you mentioned a lot of really great topics in there that I kind of want to I break down all of them, but some of them I really do want to touch on. Like the first topic of, having that imposter syndrome when you're trying to decide on what the next step is in your life. Do I deserve this? Am I able to do this? Will I be good enough?
Yes.
And the fact that you
Yes.
went studied and you did that work, a lot of people don't see that hard side of being a small business owner. They only see the smiles and the website and whatever it is that you're using to present, but they don't see the studying, the time that you put aside to elevate your products and your crafts, the all of the no's that you have to go through to get a yes. They don't see any of that. So I really do commend you for, continuing to work through that, because a lot of times that is a thing that stops people. That's the obstacle that a lot of people don't get over. Like, okay, I don't know how to do this, or okay, this isn't going the way that I think it is. And then they just stop and they shut down versus, okay, I don't know what to do. Let me go research, or okay, I'm stuck. Let me find the tools that I need to get to where I need to get to. So congratulations for continuing that. And then I love the fact that you're in Texas, because I'm in Texas, and I'm definitely interested in that mentorship program, because
Yes.
there's something that's on my heart that always has been about the right tools. And you're so right about the age of 7 to 21, because even at the age of 21, brains are still developing. People forget about this, but when we are making choices for our lives, our brains are developing all the way up until 21. So people are like, oh, I'm grown now. I'm 18. I'm about to get out the house. I'm about to do. You're still learning. And there's people out there who've been on this earth longer than you who are going to take advantage of the fact that you think you know what you don't. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So the fact that you talked about that, it really does hit home for me, because a lot of times we have so many people who are eager and just wish that they had a mentor or someone who would teach or give them the tools, and they never had it. And so I love to be able to touch those people. Of course, you want to get to everyone that you can, but once you become an adult and you see that there's an issue and you have trauma or you have a past, it is now your responsibility
Mm.
go and get that help, to go heal, to go to seek whatever it is you need to seek to become a better person. It is your responsibility. And we cannot, a lot of people try to be like, well, I love the fact that you said, yes, I went through this, but I can't blame anybody. I can't blame, the situation, because this is where
Situation because
so I learned to get through it and elevate and get to a better place. Because a lot of people will say, well, they'll be like 30 and 40, and there's no age for elevation, right? But people will
no, it's
be
not.
25, 26, 27, 28, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, talking about, well, when I was a kid, my mama didn't do X, Y, and Z. You are not a kid anymore. And any hurt and trauma that you bring onto other people, you are now responsible for. Because if some people don't get that aha moment until they get it. So you can't blame people for not getting to that moment. Some people, I'm 26. I had to think about it. I'm 26, and I had to get to a healing point for myself and realize where my hurt came from. And I had an
Yeah.
amazing mother, a single mother who worked
Yeah.
hard to provide for me. But that was my
Mhm.
mentor. If I didn't have my mother, I wouldn't be doing the things that I'm doing now, because I grew up in this household with my mother and didn't have that father figure. And I do believe that
Mhm.
children, mother and a father, or two parents that are there supporting them. So for
Exactly.
I had to dig that out myself, right? And I didn't get
Right.
to that moment until I got older. And I was like, this is why I thought the way I did with certain things, even though my mother did a lot and I didn't want for anything. But it's hard
Right.
as to look at a child and have to explain to them that it's not their fault for why their parent is not active in their life, or for why someone is not doing what they're supposed to be doing. There's nothing that my mother could have done to I guess take away that question, because it wasn't her that
Mhm.
created the. So with that being said, I had that aha moment a little bit younger. Some people had that aha moment when they turn 40. It's okay. But once you have the aha moment, you are now responsible for getting the help you need. Children
Exactly.
don't have that same opportunity to have those aha moments. Their brains are still developing, and when they're going through these
Mhm.
experiences, sometimes these things are
Mhm.
still happening. like the living in households where they may be abuse, or living in households where they're not teaching you to go shoot for the stars, or being pushed out at a very young age and being in an environment like you said, you went to high school, I think, or college, I think, is that correct? 18?
I was 17. I had a boyfriend too. We had matching jersey dresses and Jordans. And listen, I'm a big sister, so I'm the oldest out of all the siblings. And my mama she was very strict with me. The only rule, I'm gonna tell you this, the only rule my mama gave me was don't have a baby, right? And so she didn't know how sneaky her daughter was. She still don't know, and I'm not gonna. I take that to grave. I love you, mama. But I went to college, so it's like I talk to parents every day, right? And I knew that hurt people, right? And if you didn't cut me and I'm hurt, I'm gonna bleed on you. I want you to
Yeah.
feel my pain. I was that person, that coworker. You know how you have that coworker where somebody say, "Hey, good morning." It ain't no good morning. What you mean good morning? I ain't a morning person. I was her.
Yeah.
Griping for nothing, and I had to learn that, Shantae, unpack all that trauma, abandonment issues, insecurities.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Like with this organization, everything that I feel I was missing at their young, tender age, even 7 years old, I instill it into them. It's so important to me to instill it into them because when I tell you the pain, the hurt, I'm at this age, I'm about to be 38 in June. And someone asked me recently, what am I grateful for? Yes, of course, I'm grateful for a new day, but I'm grateful for them tears I cried. I'm grateful for that pain I endured because that pain I endured in my life helps me to give back to this next generation.
Yeah.
It's overwhelming sometimes.
Yeah. It is. And you have a huge responsibility because people are all looking at you for the next step. But I like the fact that, you talked about whatever the things that I didn't feel like I got, you have that nurturing spirit. So I didn't get this and I know I needed this. So let me go and give it to another child who is still on their journey. And it makes such a huge difference. Mentorship is like, I was a mentorship in high school, but I remember how I looked at like a mentorship. My mother was a mentor. I had friends in school who were older than me who felt like mentors. And it makes a huge difference because you don't know what those children are going through when they go home and all the trauma that you might have experienced through your lifetime. The question that I always have to ask myself now is, if this person did this to me, I can only imagine what they went through in life. It doesn't justify what they did, but if we were both children or we were both developing and they went through something, it makes me think you went home and you saw things that you shouldn't have been seeing at that age, or you were exposed to things that you should have never been exposed to. So it takes healing to recognize that. And it takes healing to say, I want to be that change that I want to see. And I love your spirit about that because like you said, that person, I'm not a morning person, people just, they're not happy. They're in this spirit where, they're just not happy. So there's nothing you could give them to them feel happy, whole. And it takes somebody to say, I'm not happy. I don't want this. Let me look for something different to go and change that. But being that person that you want to see that's like one of my favorite quotes. Because what I can't stand is somebody in my ear talking about what she should have did and shouldn't have did and how she did this and when she did that and what she needed. And I'm like, baby, what are you doing? What are you?
Oh my God, it's something out my head. I just said that.
What are you doing? That's the question that
yeah.
And then when people coming and always, you see somebody doing something great and automatically people, because they're from an unhealthy place, the first thing they want to do is criticize that. But I'm like, okay, you're criticizing it. So what would you do differently? Go do that. Don't talk about it. Just go do it. So, I really I love your spirit. Like it's very inspirational and I will be reaching out to you. Yeah, I definitely want to do an application to become a mentee because like I told you before our interview previously, that's something that has always been on my heart. And every child doesn't start off on the same playing field. The honest truth is they don't. One child starts off with a certain kind of family, another child starts off with another family. One child gets emotional support. And the problem is not that that happens. The problem is when we don't acknowledge that that is an issue and try to create that safe place for these children. So just thank you so much. You do. I do appreciate it. And then
Thank you.
if you want to end it with one service, feel free to share. What is one service that you would promote to everybody who may be interested in your virtual services that you provide?
Can I plug 3? Because I do have 3.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. If you have 3.
Community mentoring. I'm gonna answer that question. Serenity Mentoring is a small business,
Mhm.
small growing business, because
Okay.
we are like very family. But we provide virtual mentoring services. So Ladybugs ages 7 to 11 meets every Monday and Wednesday from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. I was gonna say Pacific Standard Time, Central Standard Time, and my teenage group, we punch them together. So they meet every Thursday. They meet right now from 7:30 to 8:30. And that's Central Time via Google Meets. So that's virtual. We have a topic every month that we discuss, and we have a word for a month for the month. Now, if we're every quarter we have a Serenity Mentoring workshop. This upcoming Saturday, we have a workshop. It's called Etiquette. Our topic for the month of March is etiquette. We're bringing in the year to talk more about table manners. Not only table manners, your hygiene, your confidence. We're doing I am challenges this weekend. I am letting the girls and the boys. So every time we have a workshop, it's not just for girls, it's for boys as well.
Mhm.
So we do have male speakers to teach the young boys how to tie ties, teach the young boys how to iron dress shirts properly, and also teach them about confidence and how to be a young man. And we have an Olive Garden catered restaurant style. So I want my girls to be bougie and want my young men to be bougie as well. And so it's okay. So and that's that. And we also have a mentee she has her own business. Her business name is Lippies. She started her business at the age of 14, and she will teach every guest at this event how to make their own lip gloss. Because
Nice.
and this is all for free. So our workshops is free for the community. That's my passion. I know when I make it big like Oprah, I'm gonna have to start taxing, you know. But so that's my second service that Serenity offer. Our third service is that we have a Serenity Saturdays. What that looks like is we meet up, go bowling. We go to the Black Girl Magic Museum. We may go feed the homeless. We may go work at the feed the women and children at the shelters. We went skating. I fell. Like we do something because we're more of a family, you know. So each girl that's joined, yeah, I fell. Yeah. So we really actually have like a real dynamic family that I set it up here, and I thank God for that. So anybody that wants any information related to this event this upcoming Saturday, please message me, Shantae M. Graham on Facebook. I am Shantae on Instagram or Serenity Mentoring. May 20th, we're having our first field day where it's going to be for the parents and the youth combined, potato sack races. We're going to have, everything that you did in elementary. I'm a big kid at heart, so I'm bringing the love and the unity back in our community. That's
Oh,
it.
I love that. Okay. I And then I definitely want to have partner with you with
Okay.
your business owners, even if you have mentees, if they are under the age of, we can partner and talk with their parents and stuff like that. But if you're
Yes. Yes.
I would love to bring them on so they can be interviewed and talk about their business on the Boss Day Business Show. Yeah,
She
give them that.
already messaged me today.
Oh,
She
good,
already, come on.
good. Because I have a little brother, and I'll definitely have to bring him out to the workshops too. But he has a business as well, and so with children, a lot of times when they're running a business, they're kind of like the oddball out at times around their other friends, so they feel weird
Yeah.
about putting themselves in a spotlight or just being bold. So if you would like to bring them on for that challenge, I'd love that. Our audience is super supportive, and we can make sure we that nice little headline for everybody in the chat who knows me already knows I don't play about those minors. So we'll let everybody know we got minors in the chat. But
Minors in the chat.
and you're more than welcome to come back if you have other events that you want to promote on our show in the future.
Oh, thank you so much. It's been amazing. It was such easy peasy.
Yeah,
Thank you, everyone. I look forward to hearing from you guys.
you too. You have an amazing.
You too. Thank you.
All right, everyone. So that was Shantae. She is a mentor, and she has a mentorship brand where she focuses on really diving deep into the community and assisting those younger children from the age of 7 and all the way up to the age of 21, because we still are developing after the age of 21. So thank you so much for joining. I had an awesome time talking to you. If you are still watching, make sure you share this live. As many times as you share it, your name will be added to the raffle. Don't forget, if you tag 5 people, you have a chance to win a free tote from Another Nest Boutique. And if you share this live, you have a chance to win a free 30-minute business consultation. So I'm just dropping that information in between. Now we're about to interview another amazing business owner. Her name is Stephanie. I'm going to bring her on so she can talk about her brand. Hello. Uh-oh, I can't hear you.
Hi, how are you? Sorry about that.
Those aren't microphones. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm having a really good time learning about, you guys' focus and all these awesome brands. So I'm excited to have you on, Stephanie. Thanks so much for joining.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, and then I have to say before you get started, I just want to let everybody know I have had the opportunity to meet Stephanie through Facebook and network, and she is now partnered with me at NBC as well. So you'll be seeing a lot of her on Boss Babe blog and on NBC. So just putting it out there, just be ready. But Stephanie, if you could introduce yourself for everyone who doesn't know you, and then also just kind of share why you started your business.
Okay. Well, hello, everyone. Good evening. My name is Stephanie. I am the owner of Empowering Financial Services. The reason why I started my business is I always knew that I wanted to help people. And for me, I thought that was doing it from the healthcare standpoint. So going to either medical school or nursing school. And I realized helping people is not just about just helping them medically, but there are so many other areas you can help people in. So a little bit about my story as to why I got started is when I was 5, my father passed away and he left behind my mom and it was 3 of us. So I have 2 other siblings. I'm the oldest of 3. When he passed, there wasn't a plan. There was no money saved. There was no policy in place, nothing. So essentially, the church is the one that helped with the burial process and everything. So the church took care of all of that for us. And after all that happened, it was just my mom and us 3. So my mom literally had to learn how to drive because my dad did everything. He was the breadwinner. He was the one that brought us to appointments, brought us to school, brought us to church.
Oh, wow.
Bringing my mom grocery shopping. He did everything. My mom was a housewife, took care of the 3 of us. My dad was the head of the household and took care of everything else. So when we lost my father, my mom became the head of the household and she had to become the breadwinner. So imagine someone going from not ever doing anything aside from housework to having to do housework and have to find a job to take care of and feed 3 children.
Yeah, because those are 2
So
different jobs.
very different.
Yeah.
And because of what I saw my mom go through, growing up, that's what brought me to, I want to help, because I don't like to see people suffer. And I don't like to see people go through any problems or issues. I really wish everything could always be smooth sailing in life. But unfortunately, that's not how it is. So when I got older, I learned about the life insurance industry. I was introduced to it through a friend. I want to say around 2009, 2010. That's when I actually got my own policy because although I wasn't married and didn't have children or assets, but I was still living with my mom. And I couldn't imagine something happening to me and my mom going through it a second time.
Yeah.
So I decided, I think I was like 20 or 21. I decided to go ahead and get my own policy. And through getting my policy, I was introduced to the business side of life insurance. And I was sold from then on. So I have been licensed for close to 5 years. September will make it 5 years. And as far as my business would be about a year old in about July of this year, I believe. So my business is new, but my knowledge and my experience is far beyond that. So that's essentially what helped me get into the life insurance industry and realize the importance of making sure that families and individuals are properly protected. When people hear life insurance, they get scared and they're like, oh, I don't want to pay for that,
Yeah.
or I'm not going to invest into that. But it is probably one of the best investments you can make in your life for yourself and for your family. Let's just say that.
Yeah. Yeah. I love the fact that you said that too. People do get scared. Anything that has to do with financial, they get scared, they get nervous, they're wondering, I don't know anything. It's because a lot of people don't have those kind of talks with their family. A lot
Mhm.
of people don't have that conversation as children, adults sharing, hey, we're gonna have a policy, we're gonna write down, our assets, we're gonna have a plan. Those aren't conversations that are normally had. So then when it comes time to have that as an adult, you're starting from nowhere. So I can understand why people do feel nervous. But one thing that I definitely learned through following financial professionals such as yourself is that it's not something to be scared of. It's just about informing yourself day by day on how you can benefit yourself so you can protect yourself, your family, your assets, your future, and then you can also build for the future. Like even in our virtual networking room where you were talking about the importance of the IUL, that's
Mhm.
something that, before the virtual networking room, I didn't know. It's a really cool thing to be able to build and put money away so that your children can have some funds for whatever they decide to do in the future, whether they decide they want to go to school, whether they decide they want to buy some land. It's nice to have that option versus waiting down the line and realizing that, wow, this extra $30 that I spent on, I don't know, this shirt could have been put away so I could have some savings for later on, or,
Yep.
it's about prioritizing. So I love the fact that you bring that up. And um, kudos to you to deciding that, this is something that I've experienced, a negative experience, and I'm going to take this and turn this into something knowledgeable so that my
Mhm.
family doesn't have to go through this for the future and my mother doesn't have to experience that again. So I really love the fact that you did that. But thank you so much for sharing that information. And what services are you going to be talking about tonight? Do you have three, or you have how many are you sharing tonight?
So tonight, I'll be talking about um, the purpose of coverage and why. And I'll also be talking about, I do have, well, I guess I'll say this at the end, the one thing that I'm offering. Um, I will also talk about the importance of age when it comes to getting a policy, and also making sure that you're well versed in what you're actually signing up for, which is probably one of the reasons why people don't want to do it.
Okay, good. Yeah, that is true. Okay, so let's get into this coverage. Guys, if you know anyone that needs to have these financial talks, tag them to this live, share this live. These are conversations that are really important to start having, especially if you hadn't been thinking about them for a while. It's not that scary, I promise. So go ahead and start talking about coverage with us. Stephanie, what is it you want to share tonight?
So when it comes to coverage, first of all, you need to understand exactly what you're signing up for. There is permanent policies and there are temporary policies. So a term life policy is temporary. It can be 5 years, 10 years, all the way up to 30 years. A lot of people take out a term life if they need something just for the moment or right quick, and it's not something long term. With the permanent policy, there's whole life, there's IULs. Those are typically the two types of policies that fall under permanent policies. So these policies will last up until the time that you pass.
Okay.
When it comes to determining which policy you need, it all depends on what your plans are with your policy. If you're looking for a policy with living benefits, such as retirement benefits, wealth building tools, or debt elimination, it is best to go with a permanent policy.
Okay.
With IULs, I really like to use that for children because that's how you build the financial future for your children. Um, IULs can be used for college planning. It can be used for whatever expenses your children will have in the future, or you can decide that you would like to pass on the policy to your child once they reach a certain age. IULs normally typically have a higher cash value, which is one of the living benefits inside of a permanent policy, than whole life. And I
Okay.
normally, tell that to my clients when they're trying to figure out, hey, do I want a whole life policy? Do I want an IUL? What is the difference between the two? What are the benefits? And another thing with policies in general, you can add any rider that you want. There's a terminal illness rider, which is essentially if later on, God forbid, you get diagnosed with cancer or something to that effect, if you need assistance with paying your medical benefits, you can use that. You can pull that out of your life insurance policy.
Okay.
Same thing with the critical illness rider. There's also a child rider. So, for example, for people that have newborns or small children, if they don't want to take an IUL, they can put their kid as a rider on the policies that they choose. But the only thing is, if you pass, the rider ends. That's why I always have everybody have their own separate policy. You can't just do a whole family policy because there's only one owner. So if that owner passes, then everybody else that's considered a rider, the benefit is gone. So it's best to have your own separate policy.
Nice. Okay, so we're getting some information here. Look, guys, make sure you take notes, because this is definitely stuff that I'm sure people don't talk about when it comes to policy. And a lot of times, like coming from the corporate world, you don't get someone to really sit down with you and go through it. You got to just go through and read it yourself. You are your life insurance agent.
Yeah, that's true.
Agent. So, they're like, here's the benefits. Sign if you want them, don't sign if you don't want it. And you gotta kind of go from there. So it's good to know what you're know about these kind of, I won't say I'll say the insight, because sometimes we miss things, especially if we're not the expert in that and we're not used to always identifying these things. It would be terrible to find out last minute in the state of the emergency that you don't have the support you thought you did. So that's really good information. There was a question that I had, though. You said something. Okay. So basically, if you can take one thing that you can learn from what Stephanie just shared with us, there are temporary policies and then there are permanent policies, correct?
Yes, correct.
And depending upon what your planning is and how you're wanting to utilize it will determine which one is the right one for you.
Exactly.
Got it. Okay, good. I'm just paraphrasing. I'm trying to make sure get this insight, because we talk about so many things. I always talk about this, but you could take 5 minutes out of your day that are not productive and turn into 5 minutes that are productive. So those 5 minutes watching that commercial about that same burger that you're never going to buy, go ahead and flip it on to Boss Babe Business Show and let's talk about some finances. So go ahead, Stephanie. What's the next topic that you wanted to share with us tonight?
So the next topic I wanted to share is age and why it's important.
Okay.
The younger you are, the healthier you are. It's best to go ahead and start planning for your financial future.
Mm-hmm.
I got my policy when I was 20. I was healthy. I wasn't, no kids, no nothing. And then boom, a couple years later, I got diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. I'm not saying as a diabetic, you cannot get a life insurance policy. Mm-hmm. But if someone who's the same age as you, the same gender and everything, gets a policy, theirs probably going to be cheaper than yours because of the fact that you have a illness. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Type 2 diabetes, hypertension, anything that you essentially have to take medication for to control.
Yeah.
Your policy will be a little bit more higher. So that's why I always encourage people, especially younger people, get it now. My policy used to be like $20 a month. I was working part-time at Office Depot, making $8 an hour. I could pay that $20 in 3 hours.
Yeah.
And sometimes when you wait till you're older and that's when you need life insurance, it can be difficult for you to get it if you're not healthy.
Yeah.
Because essentially what a policy is you're transferring the risk from you to an insurance provider. So in order for them to take on that risk, they do different analysis and surveys based on people in the same age group, in the same situation as you. How much risk are they willing to take? Oh. One person can qualify for like $100,000 in coverage for $20, and you can qualify for that same coverage, but you're paying $25, $35. You're paying a little bit extra because you have an illness. I always encourage people, especially young parents, take out a policy earlier on. If you have anyone that is dependent of you, of your income, of your presence in any way, take it out earlier on. You want to make sure that you're safe than sorry. I'm not saying, if you take it out today, you're going to, need it tomorrow. That's not what I'm saying, because here I am more than 10 years later and I still have my policy.
Yeah.
And, knocking on wood, I'm still here. But I have had clients who are in their late 40s, early 50s, mid 50s that want a specific amount of coverage, but their budget is very slim. And based on the amount that they want, I can't get it for that particular budget, but I can get them something different. And that's another thing with an agent that I want to throw in. Make sure when you are speaking with someone on something that is so important as building your policy, you speak with someone that is knowledgeable. And you can tell when someone is knowledgeable because they speak with confidence.
Yep.
They answer whatever question you may have. They answer it the best they can. If they don't know, I'm always to the person, if I don't really understand the question or I don't know, I tell you, I'll get back to you. I'll do some research and get back to you. Yep. But back to the age thing, you really, really need to consider this as part of your budget. You can pay your policy monthly, semi-annually, quarterly, whatever works best for you. But I do strongly encourage, don't wait till you're older to decide, oh my God, let me hurry up and get a policy, when you could have gotten it when you were younger and paid a cheaper amount.
Yeah, and you're right about the knowledgeability part, because there's a lot of times where people will say things, but if you don't ask enough questions and you don't ask the right questions, you'll find out wrong that you are partnered with somebody that doesn't know what they're talking about. And then also just taking that extra step to do a little bit more research on where they're coming from, what their experience is. That's a really big thing too, because although we do have this topic about, small business and how long someone researches before they go and shop with them, sometimes there are people out there who are initially just trusting and want to go ahead and get the service. You're so eager about it. And then you get into something that you can't get out of. So that comment that you made about when you're not sure about something, you go and I'll get back to you, or I'm not sure, let me find out for you, or give me some time. That's something that's very common with people who are specializing in a specific topic. They're willing to take the time to get you the right answer versus giving you the maybe. And then, you come back later on like, okay, this policy.
I agree.
Great point. Great point. So what is the last thing that you were going to share with us? Is this the service? You have a free service you're sharing tonight?
Yes, so I do offer free wealth building consultation. So it's a 30-minute consultation where I sit with you and literally ask you. So I ask you questions. What are you looking for? What are your plans? How do you feel I can help you? So those are just a few of the questions that I ask. And I do not charge for anything. I do not charge for my time. If you decide that you want to move forward and submit an application, I do not charge for that. Like I found someone did that and I was like, that's crazy. You're not supposed to do that. Because as an independent agent, I get paid commissions for whichever company I submit the application to. And that's another thing. I work with various providers. So let's say you don't qualify with one and you're willing to try again with another one, we can do that. If I have to put in multiple applications, I will do that for you. If you have questions that are like burning and you can call me anytime. Well, I can't say anytime. I'm not 24/7. Normally after 10 p.m. Eastern, I go to bed. I actually had someone do that to me. It was like 1:00 in the morning and she said, yeah, I just woke up and I thought of this question. I was like, at 1:00 in the morning?
Oh God.
Can I call you back at 7? Yeah, so normally I'm up between 7 and 10 p.m., 7 a.m. and 10 p.m. So definitely, yeah, that's really the only, well, I have that. And I also have a referral thing that I offer where if anyone that you refer that gets a policy and gets approved, you'll get a $25 referral bonus from me.
Nice. Okay. I'm going to keep that in mind. I'm glad that you shared that because, we're always shouting out businesses on the Boss Babe blog. So when I'm thinking of you and I'm shouting you out, I will make sure to let people know that they can do that because everybody's always looking for different ways that they can bring in income. And if it's
exactly
with trusted source, why not make some extra income? Just like I was talking about earlier with the affiliate, like if you're already promoting it, if they're already sharing your post, why not just go ahead and get $25 when people go and sign up? So I like the sound of that.
We in a recession, you guys. Inflation is crazy.
We're in in the recession. We're in the great resignation.
Oh my God.
We're just talking about this. Like, people are looking for new ways to make money, and not everybody is working the traditional way of working or the corporate way of working. So start thinking about ways that you can bring in this income, and then also different services that you might need for yourself. So so much, Stephanie. I'm really glad that you were able to come on tonight and kind of talk about that. And you are a business owner featured at the Boss Babe blog Business Directory. So if you would like to, did you want to share how you feel about the term small business and what you feel when people refer to your business as that?
Honestly, I do not get offended because it is currently a small business, but as a business owner, we all have the thought process that our business is going to grow anyway, so it won't stay small forever. Like, I think Shantae is the one that said it, or maybe it was MJ, I'm not sure. It all depends on the context of how it was said. Now, if you're saying it to be in a negative tone or offensive, then yeah, I'll take offense to that. But if it's something that you're just stating that's the obvious, I will not.
Okay, good. I love the response. And yes, that was MJ who said that. So don't reach out to Stephanie and ask her how her little business is doing, okay?
Don't do that. Please don't do that.
Well, so much for joining us. I really appreciate your insight, and I really appreciate you spreading this financial awareness, because finance is a topic that just is not discussed enough in a lot of households and a lot of communities. It's a scary topic for some people because they never had it. And then for some people, they just never think about it. But go the experience of like, okay, I've lost this person and I need the support, and I can't get the support even though I know it's there. That's not a really good experience to go through. So I definitely love the fact that, you know, you decided to take that and turn it into something to help the community and people who want to be financially supported. So thank you so
much. Thank you. And one more thing, you guys, please, GoFundMe is not life insurance. I know you guys hear this all the time, but it is not life insurance. Please. I cannot tell you how many times I get a GoFundMe request. Can you, my niece died, my nephew died, or a family member or a friend, and it's like GoFundMe all over. And I'm like, if you guys really understood the importance of sitting down with an agent and just planning things out, you wouldn't have to use GoFundMe.
Girl, you just took my edges off. I was not ready for that.
Yeah, please, guys, and stop with the GoFundMes.
You don't have, like you just said, like that is so true. You don't have to go down these resources where you are now trying to gather these funds and stuff if you already are prepared and you already have that policy and the support.
I agree.
So that's a really good point. And it's something that's going to hurt somebody's feelings in here. Somebody who has a GoFundMe,
sorry.
It's going to hurt. You don't sound very sorry.
I'm not sorry.
But someone who is using that or thinking about using it, it might hurt your feelings, but it is a topic that we have to discuss. We have to have these conversations. Having a last minute plan where you're like, okay, everybody, please support me, is not the same as being supported and already being ready to go, because it's just not a good feeling. Everybody knows that feeling. Like when you know that you should have prepared for something, and then when it comes up, you're scrambling and you're like, I hate this feeling. Nobody likes to experience that. So I really do appreciate you sharing that and giving that realness for us, because some people hear it. It's important. But we will definitely have to bring you on more often to talk about this. And then there are
yes, I'm ready.
Yes, there are some topics that I do want to dig a little bit deeper when it comes to finance, because that's another topic that we don't talk about enough. So thank you so much, Stephanie. You are so welcome to come back and join us again. And thank you so much for joining the Boss Babe blog team.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
I'm excited. You have an amazing evening. And if you like to and learn about these other businesses that I'm going to shout out that are also featured in the directory, and then I'm going to go back and remind everybody about that giveaway.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, everyone. So that was Stephanie from Empowering Financial Services. She was sharing some really important insight tonight. If you learned something from that, take it, apply it. I hope that someone was able to take that information and utilize it for their own financial, reasonings or whatever it is that you need to achieve financially. I hope you're able to take some of that information and utilize it. But okay, so we just got some awesome insight, some great services and businesses tonight. Let's go ahead and move to shout out these businesses that are featured in our business directory. Okay. First business, whatthesale.net. Whatthesale.net. Everything on the website is $9.99. Everything on the website is $9.99. $9.99. This is a discount shop. It is a final sale discount shop, but the prices are so low that maybe if you don't like it, you could take it and resell it and still make money off of it. But it is $9.99, $9.99, everything on the website, for the entire website. I don't know how long the sale is going to be going, but you can go to whatthesale.net. That's the website. Or you can go to What the Sale, the Facebook business page. You'll see a cute little picture that happens to be a picture of me in one of their dresses. And if you see some items that you like, go ahead and purchase them. They are on sale for $9.99 right now. I cannot say that enough. So what I'm going to do is drop a link for anyone that may be interested. I'm going to drop a link to the website. You could go check them out. They won't be available. I mean, the sale, I'm not sure it will be available for that long. So take advantage while it's up. But another thing that I like to share about this sale is that shipping is only $1. So it's $1 per item. Similar to, like, there's some brands out there that people are talking about that have these really amazing priced products, and then shipping is usually pretty affordable. It's gonna be I think it's like 12 business days, 12 to 14. So maybe like 2 weeks, but it's $1. So the price is amazing. Shipping is only $1 per item. So if you get 10 items or 20 items, it's $20 shipping. It's amazing. So, oh, nice. Yes, they have some cute t-shirts, Cecily. I'm dropping the website right here. I don't know why I called you Cecily. I normally just call you Cec. That was weird, but I'll never call you by your full name. Okay, so yes, it says they are having some amazing deals right now. And one thing that I love about What the Sale is that it is a discount shop, so you can find some really cute items. They have some t-shirts. Cecily's talking about the t-shirts going on right now. So I can actually tell y'all what a couple of them say and give you a little bit of insight as to what you'd be looking at. So they got some tights, $9.99, $9 tights, $9 t-shirts. There's one t-shirt that has a horse on it. It's $2.99. They have a t-shirt that says all I need is coffee and mascara. So if you know someone who likes coffee and mascara, tell them to go to whatthesale.net, because this shirt is only $9.99. They have another shirt that says Silly Boys, trucks are for girls, and it has a pink big truck on it. And that shirt is $4.99. They have a shirt for men's breast cancer awareness. It says I wear pink for someone special, and it is $3.99. They have another shirt that says I can't adult today. It is $9.99. They have a drawstring bag that says Sweet Tea and Jesus. It is $2.99. They have a shirt that says Soul Black on it. It's a big t-shirt, a nice t-shirt to just have and wear with some denim. $6.99. They have Mardi Gras t-shirts. Ooh, if you love Mardi Gras, go check them out. My family's from Louisiana. My family originates from Louisiana. I am first generation Texas. So we always love to celebrate the culture, eat the food. That's like one of my favorite things to do. And Mardi Gras is a great time of year to go and do that. So if you need some Mardi Gras t-shirts, make sure you go ahead and check them out. They're only $7.99. $7.99. Then we have some dresses. So the little black dress, Here to Impress, that is actually a dress that I was selling on my boutique, but I didn't have that many left. I had about maybe, I think, 4 or 5 left. So I ended up selling the rest of them to whatthesale.net. Whatthesale.net isn't just a small business. They're also a small business supporter. So if you have wholesale items that you're trying to get rid of on your inventory and they need to purchase a minimum amount, you need to send them a picture of the item, tell them how many are available and how many they need to purchase and the price. And if they decide to purchase the items from your shop, then you will receive, if they decide to use the photo that you send, you get, I think it's $5 per photo. I got to go back and remember what I got paid, but I think it's $5 per photo. So if you send them a photo of some jewelry and then they buy the jewelry from you, not only are they going to buy the jewelry, but they're going to buy the photo for $5 so they can use it on their website. So it's an amazing way to make some side income if you're a business owner and you're trying to get rid of inventory, but you don't want to lose out on how much you spent on it. That's another great way to do it as well. So highly recommend emailing them, info@whatthesale.net, or you could just go straight to their website, or you can go to their Facebook business page, but just check them out. Let's get back to these sales. Soft, sassy, sweet sets, $90.99. So if you know anyone that needs some sets, it is $9.99. Let me see. Hello. Thanks for joining. Let me know in the comments who you are. I can only see Facebook users, so you got to tell me. I've been guessing who people are tonight, and I actually did really good, but just go ahead and let me know who you are. Okay, let's see. Where are we at? Whatthesale.net. Oh, okay. So we have an orange mock shoulder set. I also sold this on my boutique, but I sold out of most of them, so there's only like 2 or 3 left, but it's on sale for $9.99 at whatthesale.net. That is an amazing unbeatable price. All of these items are great quality. There's nothing wrong with them. It's just that they purchase items from small business owners when they have run low on a specific product and they just want to go ahead and sell it off. Then they go and purchase that. So there's nothing wrong with any of these items. The quality is amazing and the price is even better. So they have some faux leather black pants, $9.99. They have an angel crop top with matching gloves, $9.99. They have that's sold out. They have a cuff bracelet, 99 cents. They have, if you like games, adult beverage games, they have beer, the outrageously fun drinking game. That is $1.99. They have a great classy keyhole dress with a 3/4 quarter sleeve. It is $9.99. So this is a nice professional dress if you have an outing or an event and you just need something professional, neutral. It's a nice gray charcoal color. Check it out. Then, okay, that's sold out. They have skirts on sale, $9.99. Tops on sale, $9.99. Caps on sale, $9.99. A visor on sale, $9.99. And then a rainbow tie-dye swimsuit cover-up, $9.99. These deals will not be here forever. I don't know when the sale is going to end, but everything on the website is $9.99 or less. So take advantage. Shipping, like I said, is $1. That is what this $1 per item. So if you get 3 items, shipping is $3. Very affordable. Okay, so now that I've shouted out what the sale, we're going to move to Adventures with Vanya. Let me go ahead and tag. Let me see how I'm going to do this because I know I have 2 lives up. I'm going to tag Adventures with Vanya. I'm going to drop their website in the comments and then I will just tag them. But you guys can check them out. So the page that I'm shouting out is Adventures with Vanya, aka Vanya's Travel Squad. That is her group name. Her website, I will drop in the link for you for anyone that is interested. Hey, thanks for joining. Let me know who you are in the comments. Put your name next to your comments so I know who you are. The colorful couple up dress. Yeah. That's what it is, Sis. I love that dress. You know, I took so many pictures. I actually have 2 just for myself because I loved it so much. But I will be taking some pictures this summertime with my bathing suits and that dress over it. I got so many compliments on it. It's a good deal. $9.99. And like I said, guys, the prices are unbeatable. They are so affordable. And if you didn't want the item or it didn't work out, you could just resell it. They're such a good price. Okay, so that is Vanya's website, Vanya's Travel Squad. So she is a vacation designer and travel agent, and she is here to assist you with planning your vacations. If you have resorts, if you have, let's see what else. If you need charter buses, you can go to Vanya's Travel Squad and she will take care of you. If you want to become a brand ambassador, an adventure ambassador, she's looking for those. If you want to promote your business, she offers promotional bundles. I actually just had someone send me a message and let me know that they signed up. Yay! So let me share that information because it seems to be a hot topic right now. Partnerships, ambassador programs. Just go straight to her website. Subscribe to her email newsletter. You want to be a part of it. And then if you look at all services, click on all services and then go to business promotion. When you go to business promotion, she has a Hotspot business member promotional membership. So basically she has this guide called the Hotspots. And if you're a business owner, you can get your business placed in that guide for the entire year. So I highly recommend it. Being featured in her group, you're allowed to get your brand exposed to other people and it's great exposure. You can also gain sales and leads from this and followers. I have gained all 3 of those. So one really cool benefit. But someone just told me that they signed up with the primary promotional bundle, which means that you'll have your business ad, one ad featured in her hotspot guide for 12 months. And you'll have it exposed to a group of 100 plus members. The engagement in her group is really high. People are always talking, engaging. It's real people. It's not, a whole bunch of bots or anything like that. So I really love that. The quality is amazing. That is Adventures with Vanya, aka Vanya's Travel Squad. So I just dropped her website for anyone who is interested. And then let's see, what do we have next? Yay! I don't know if I saw it or not. You wore it in Sis. I don't know if I saw it. But I posted mine. I think I wore mine. I had like a retreat or it was a vacation. So I wore it there. And then I'm planning on taking a couple more vacations this year. So I'm wearing it quite a bit. I'm going to the pool too. I need to get out there in that sun. Okay, so that is Vanya's Travel Squad, guys. We're moving on to the next business. The next business that I'm shouting out tonight. Oh, and then let me make sure I shout out Gloss World LLC. So Cecily, I meant to shout you out. You came on a little bit later, or you probably on, but you didn't. I didn't see your name until later. But Cecily, she has a daughter who is actually a business owner, and her brand is called Gloss World LLC. So you can go to her website, glossworldllc.com, and check out their products. And actually, I'm wearing a little bit of the lip gloss, but check them out. They have natural lip gloss. They have lip balm. I love, love, love their lip balm. It's so soft and smooth, and it just runs across. I actually had someone in one of my selling groups leave a video review about it. And her name is Davita. She's also a business owner that's featured in our business directory, but she happened to shop with Gloss World LLC, and she loved the lip balm. So check them out. I highly recommend it. And they have some lip glosses that are pigmented, but one thing that I do love about a lot of their lip glosses is that there's a pigment, but it doesn't take away. If I want to wear some lipstick with it, I can. So they got a good combination. They got some sparkles. They have some that are without sparkles, and they have the classic clear lip gloss. Who doesn't love a just classic clear lip gloss? That's like one of my favorites. It's a go-to. Even if I don't wear lipstick, I got to have some clear lip gloss. And one thing that I do have to shout out to is that your lips will not be dry. They will not be crusty. So make sure you go to Gloss World LLC. glossworldllc.com is the website. Check them out. They are another business featured in our business directory. We'll be there for a long time. And I have shopped with this brand on multiple occasions, and I highly recommend checking them out. People are always talking about finding brands that have natural products or, real ingredients. This is one of those brands. One thing that I did notice, honest review, when I shopped with Gloss World LLC, I wore their lip balm for a long time. That was the only lip balm that I wore. One day I couldn't find my lip balm, and I was going somewhere and my lips were kind of, so, I had to go into the store and get some lip balm. I felt like I was cheating. Yes, but I had to do it because they were crusty. And after I put that lip balm on for the entire day, I felt like I had to keep reapplying it over and over again because it was just drying out my lips. It was like that feeling when you're already dry and you put oil on top of your dry skin, like you're not getting that moisture, that buttery kind of feeling. It's very uncomfortable for me personally. So after that, I just decided I can't do that no more. I got to have my backup. So if you're someone who happens to lose little things a lot, go ahead and get you a bundle of their lip balm because it comes with, I think, a set of 3 to 5, depending on what you're purchasing. And then you can just use them. Have one for your purse, have one for your car, have one for your closet, have one for your friend's closet. Just put them everywhere and put your name on it. But I highly recommend. Okay, so now we're moving to the next brand. This is CKD Home Staging and Designs. So their website is ckdhomestaging.com, and they are the home stagers and the home decorators. If you need your home decorated, you got to check them out. Yes, I love Gloss World LLC bundles. But if you need your home, your office, your setup for your shows, anything like that decorated, or you just need assistance, you need a virtual consultation, CKD Home Staging. If you are serious about getting your home decorated and changing your entire atmosphere, go ahead and get a virtual consultation with them, because not only can they provide virtual consultations, but they provide all of the furniture as well. So if you decide that you want to order furniture, they will help you with that process. You tell them what you're needing. You tell them what your budget is. They go and get the furniture ordered and shipped to your home. They give you a layout of exactly where each item is going to go. They walk you through the process, and they even provide you with a virtual consultation so that while you're placing it, they can show you and tell you how everything needs to be placed. But if you're someone who loves decor and you just need help with finding where to start, get to CKD Home Staging. They also have a group where they talk about home staging and home decorating, and they have polls where you can vote. So what I'm going to do is drop their website, and you can reach out to them directly. But their Facebook business page is CKD Home Staging and Designs. But yes, this business owner is amazing. Her name is Charlie. She is a stager and home decorator for this brand. If you are in the retail or real estate profession, and you're looking for someone who can stage homes, go ahead and reach out to CKD Home Staging. They just recently got a house off the market very quickly. Like, they just staged it and then it got taken off the market immediately after. So if you're someone who's trying to sell that home and you need someone who understands how to stage a house, go ahead and check them out. That was Vanya's website, guys, that I just posted. This is CKD Home Stagings. Okay, next business that we're shouting out tonight is going to be Travel with MJ. So Travel with MJ, another amazing vacation professional. She's a travel agent, and she's also a vacation planner. So if you're needing that assistance and you want a personalized experience, I highly recommend checking them out. You don't want to miss out on personalized experiences, because if you're someone who really does care about how the trip plays out and you're a details kind of person, go ahead and get you a travel agent who's dedicated to you and can assist you. Because once you book online, you booked, you bought it. A lot of times they don't encourage you to get travel insurance, which if you're dealing with a professional travel agent, they're going to encourage you to get that travel insurance because you never know what could happen. And you might want to cancel that trip, or you might want to, pause. And you can't do that if you don't have insurance. They're going to take their fee and then you're going to have to pay or whatever. So just go ahead and get you some insurance so you can be covered. You might lose stuff while you're on your trip. You want to be able to be reimbursed. Can't do that if you don't have that travel insurance. So make sure that you go ahead and book with a professional who's ready to assist you on a personalized level. All right. Next brand. Oh, and Travel with MJ. You can head over to their Facebook business page, Travel with MJ, or their Facebook group, Travel with MJ. And you can also head over to their website or their blog. So their blog is also attached to their website. So you can go ahead and head over there, but I'm sending you their website in the link. This is their newest website. So check them out. A lot of really cool things happening for these businesses, and I'll go through those in a second. So last brand that I'm shouting out, Peachy Beauty Collection. So I'm actually wearing the eyeshadow from Peachy Beauty Collection. I'll be wearing it all year. So anytime you see me wearing eyeshadow, you know it's from Peachy Beauty Collection for the entire year of 2023. I'm so excited to be partnered with this amazing brand. And if you're looking for eyeshadow palettes, they have nudes and naturals. They have earth tones, and they also have bold, bright, and fun colors as well. So, and they have glitter. They have a little bit of everything. So you really want to check them out at Peachy Beauty Collection. I will drop their information in the comments for anyone who is needing some makeup. And they have lipstick. They have everything. So you'll know that I'm wearing their eyeshadow all year, but they have everything. It's a makeup brand. Stuff to help you with cleaning your makeup, stuff to help you with your lips, all kinds of stuff. So check them out. All right. So I just dropped the Peachy Beauty Collection website in the comments for everybody who's watching. Just a quick little roll through. WhatTheSale.net. Shouted them out. Adventures with Vanya, aka Vanya's Travel Squad. CKD Home Staging and Designs. Travel with MJ, and Peachy Beauty Collection. So those are the 5 brands that I just shouted out. Make sure you check them out. The new stuff that's going on with them. WhatTheSale.net has a $9.99 sale. The entire website is $9.99. Adventures with Vanya has a the brand ambassador, adventure ambassador program, and she's also providing business promotion. Check out her website. I dropped it in the comments. CKD Home Staging and Designs. They are providing virtual consultations, and they can do the entire process of ordering the furniture for your home and getting you a virtual map of where you're going to place everything. So just tell them your budget and they can assist you. Travel with MJ just got a new website and also has a new blog or updated blog. So you can check out their website. On their website, they have, if you want to join them and become a travel agent, you can check them out. If you want to read about their blog, you can check them out as well. And if you just want to use their self-servicing travel booking portal, then you could do it that way also. But she also provides travel research. So that's all going to be on the new website that I just dropped in the comments. So congrats. And then we have Peachy Beauty Collection. One of the newest things about them is that they actually have a sponge that's great for exfoliation, but also gently removing makeup from your face. So you can find that on Peachy Beauty Collection also. So now that I've shouted out all of these amazing brands tonight, we did go a little bit over on time. So I'm going to end it by shouting out every brand that I'm wearing again, because I didn't mention Gloss World LLC. So I want to make sure I get that in there for my reels. Okay, so here we go. So I have my skincare from MBC. This is a cucumber serum and a watermelon serum. One of them is a oil and one of them is a moisturizing serum. And then my eyeshadow is coming from Peachy Beauty Collection. My lipstick is coming from Belle Lauren Cosmetics. My lip gloss is coming from Gloss World LLC. My hair care is coming from Juicy Malungi Cosmetics, aka www.juicy.us. And then my necklace and my earrings are coming from Anotherness Boutique. So those are all of the products that I'm repping tonight, small business wise. And if you would like to shop with them, just go to our small business directory at bossbabeblog.com. Every brand that I have shouted out and talked about in detail is at bossbabeblog.com. So thank you guys so much for joining. Shout out to my new team. If you want to become an affiliate and get a discount code so that you can get money and commission every time you send someone to shop with me, go ahead and do that. And head over to bossbabeblog.com and get one of our boss hoodies. Those are trending right now. So now that I've shared all of that information, let me make sure I'm not missing anything. I don't want anyone to miss out on any resources tonight. Oh, here's the link for all the resources that I shared earlier. I'm dropping it below again one more time if you came to the show later. So we got the freebies. One person is winning a 30-minute business consultation. One person is winning a free tote from Anotherness Boutique. One person is, everybody can join the free virtual shopping mall event. I'm about to drop the link. The Aromatic April event, join us so you can win a free aroma basket. And then the $2.99 virtual networking room. This is the last $2.99 room. It will never be $2.99 again. So join now. And then I got everything else. So here's the link for all of that information. And you don't have to go searching for it. It's all going to be dropped in here. Bam. Okay. There we go. Thank you so much for dropping your website again, Peachy Beauty Collection. All right. I just dropped it in the comments, guys. That's all of the resources that I shared tonight. Let's get into this share. Let me see. If my page has populated, then I can go ahead and do this drawing now. Let's see. Dang, we went over tonight, but I had a really great time talking to these awesome business owners. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna have to count. I'm gonna have to wait for this live to finish populating, guys. And once it's done populating, I will come back and let you know who has won. So what I will do is, after it's loaded, go ahead and count, do the raffle, and then I will announce the winners on the Boss Babe business page. So just stay tuned on our business page, and that's where you'll see who has won the free 30-minute business consultation. And I'll thank you in the comments. The free business consultation, and one person has won a tote. This is the last opportunity. You have 5 minutes if you would like to add on to earn a chance to win. Share the live and you earn a chance to win. And then earn a chance to win the free business consultation. And then you can also tag 5 people to this live, earn a chance to win a free tote from Anotherness Boutique. You're going to get a code for a free tote. Shipping is $5.95, but you just need to tag 5 people and you automatically place yourself in the raffle. So that's all you have to do. A lot of amazing business owners and shoppers have won some cool prizes in this show. So it could be you, and it's free. So try it out. Check it out. All right, let's see. Yes, I definitely loved all of the people that we had on tonight. It was really fun. I had a great time. If you are a business owner and you would like to be interviewed on the Boss Babe Business Show, go ahead and go to our website, bossbabeblog.com. And you can either shoot us an email on the contact us page or just go to the Boss Babe Lounge. The Boss Babe Lounge has a lot of resources. I'm going to do better about promoting it and sharing it, guys, because I don't think that I've been sharing it as much. But part of that is because it's fairly new. I didn't have the Boss Babe Lounge on the website. So if you are looking at it, no, you're not crazy. It's new. It's been around for a little bit, but I haven't really been talking about it. But everyone's asking me like where to find the business resources. Where can I go to be a part of the events? How can I participate to earn a chance to win the contest or the funding? It's all at the Boss Babe Lounge. So I'm going to drop the link for you. But in this lounge, we have media, news, entertainment, business resources, and events. So if you're looking for media and news, we have our 2023 magazine that gives you free insight on how you can grow your business. It's like 3 steps, very simple. It also gives you insight on some of the products of the year that have been placed in the magazine. We have a podcast where we talk about really important topics in the small business community. And I provide inspirational affirmations, quotes, things to keep your mental positive. But I'm just giving a disclaimer. These past couple, I'm going to say like 5 podcasts, ain't no affirmations in there. You're just going to have to rewind and then you'll find them in the back. And I'll also be doing some quotes and affirmations in the future. But we are talking about hard to have conversations such as, you know, why do we hold small businesses to a different standard than bigger corporations? We're talking about why people are not as supportive. We're talking about holding people accountable, asking for clarification before we get offended about things, understanding the origins. So they're really important topics, but the affirmations will be coming down the line. We'll be getting back to those affirmations. Don't you worry for all you affirmation lovers. And then we have the small business video ads. So if you want to watch some TikTok ads on small businesses, it's on at the Boss Babe Lounge. I currently have Bella Wren Cosmetics, Vanya's Travel Squad, and Juicy Malungi featured. So they're really cute and fun TikTok videos. Then we're going to have our blog, which has now trended past 1,000 views. So thank you to everyone who has liked, supported, shared, commented on our blog. We have now reached our goal that I was trying to reach for the year. Initially, I was trying to get at least a minimum of 100 views to my blog every month. And we already beat that in the first 3 months of the year. So the goal has obviously been expanded higher, but because this was my first year officially blogging through, a specific system and really trying it out full-fledged, I guess, I was trying to keep the goal very realistic, and we've already beat that. So we are now at 1,150 views, I believe, and it's only going up. Thank you so much. The podcast has surpassed 2,500 listens. Thank you so much. We reached 25,000 people on our Facebook business page. Thank you so much, everyone, for your support, your shares, and everybody who's listened in. And then we also have the Boss Babe Business Show. If you're a business owner and you're always looking for ways to get new insight, free business insight and resources, some discounted, some are not, but they're all high quality. You need to be watching the Boss Babe Business Show because I share them over and over again in our shows. So that's all at the Boss Babe Lounge. I'm gonna drop the website link for anyone who's interested so you can check it out. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, T, we are going to get back to the affirmations. I have been clowning a little bit on the podcast, so we haven't been doing the affirmations. Affirmations has not been in the building. Affirmations left the chat, but she's coming back. Don't worry. I got affirmations, quotes, and I actually decided to get a little bit more specific with my affirmations because we do have business owners and creators and people trying to pursue their dreams. So I figured let's dive in deeper to these goals. So you're going to see more specific affirmations. I'm slowing down the tone in which I'm speaking them so that you can repeat them if you want to repeat them yourself. And then I'm going to have some calming and soothing music in the background. So that's what you have to look forward. I felt like I needed to come back with something really soft and calming after these last couple of podcasts. Yes, Cecily said it. We have the Same Energy Challenge. Hashtag Same Energy Challenge. I am looking for some test subjects. So right now I already have 2 people who shop small business and big business. Now I need 2 people who mainly shop small businesses. It's okay if you shop some big businesses too, but you mainly shop small businesses and you love shopping small businesses. If that's you and you want to be a test subject for my next podcast, join me because we have the hashtag Same Energy Challenge where I just want to ask people to keep the same energy. So if you're shopping with a small business, shop with a big business and compare your results. Buy the same product and ask yourself how the experience is from start to finish. So we can really, be honest about how we're giving people expectations. I think that a lot of times with businesses, we tend to give small businesses different expectations than we do other corporations. And it's almost backwards. Like a small business has less people on their team. A small business has less funding. So they don't have the same resources. And they're doing everything. If you go to customer service, 9 times out of 10, you're talking to the CEO of the business or the small business owner. So with that being said, a bigger business has all of those things. A bigger business, a lot of times, has the funding to be able to pay people the right amount of money so they can have the right people in place to take care of their customers. But for some reason, I'm getting all of these notes and experiences from small business owners about people expecting things that they wouldn't receive at a bigger business. So I do understand that with a smaller volume, the expectation of customer service is higher because you do have a smaller volume, you have less customers to take care of. But at the same time, the funding and the way that you take care of a customer, businesses that have been in business for a longer time have had a longer time to get that stuff organized and together. They've been doing it for years. So if they have not tried to work on changing it now, there's a chance that that's not really their focus. So with that being said, I went out. That being said, I just want people to keep that same energy. I just want people to really compare their experience. So I just need 2 test subjects, and I have 2 already. I need 2 more. So if that's you, go ahead and email me at bossbabeblog.com so we can get you on this next podcast. Okay, let's see. And all opinions are valid and welcome. If you disagree and you have a different opinion, I want you to share it and I want to hear it. So if you know someone who doesn't really deal with small businesses like that and they only shop with bigger corporations, send them my way. Send them to bossbabeblog.com so they can be a part of this challenge because I want to get insight from all perspectives. So I'm going to let people who love small businesses talk. I'm going to let people who love small and big corporations talk. And then I'm gonna let people who don't really mess with small businesses, they only do big corporations, and they have whatever reason, everybody has a right to spend their money how they want to spend it. But I'd like to get us all in one room to discuss this respectfully and have some heated and unheated dialogue. Heated, respectful dialogue. It's okay. All right. So now that I shared that, let me make sure that did I mention? Okay, yeah, I mentioned the business resources. I talked about the podcast that we have coming up, so you guys can check that out if you're interested. And then let me make sure I'm not scrolling past anything. Oh, the Boss Babe Lounge. So I shared all of the media. We have business resources. So in the Boss Babe Lounge, we have a section for funding. We have a section for our newsletter, if you want to be a part of the newsletter. If you're already subscribed to the newsletter, then you already received the invite to come to my podcast and talk about a topic for free. So this topic is, what is one thing that you would like to tell your business peers, business owning peers, but you don't, because maybe we're in a cancel culture, or maybe it's just too much stress involved, or maybe they just don't pay you to tell them that, so you just don't say it. What's one thing? Honest feedback, whether it be, hey, get out my DMs, or hey, stop talking to me about this, or hey, whatever it is that you want to say but you don't say. What is one thing that you would like to get across, one message? It's going to be a really interesting, funny podcast, but it's going to be informative for those business owners who don't get that feedback because people are a little scared to say it, or they just don't feel like dealing what comes with giving free feedback these days, which is a lot of people jumping to conclusions and jumping to what the intention is behind the feedback. So we're going to talk about that, and you get to come on for free if you are already subscribed to the email newsletter and you already received the invitation. You will know because you get a notification in your emails that says Boss Newsletter, and then it says free podcast interview. So make sure you check that out. I already have some people who have subscribed for this. So there are only 15 seats available. I'm not going to say how many are left. I'm just going to say there are some left. Take advantage while it's available. Okay. Next thing we have, the business workshop. If you need business services, go ahead and head over to the business workshop. That is available on the Boss Babe Lounge. I provide business services such as websites, business coaching, business elevation, business promotion. These are all things that I provide. If you're needing bundles, like you're a bundle type of person, I have bundles. You can purchase one business elevation consultation for $60, or you could purchase 20 30-minute business consultations for $300. Do the math. I mean, if you're a bundle person, go ahead and get the bundle. But by signing up and ensuring that you're here and you're going to commit, you're paying for all of them at once, you're going to receive the reward of having 20 scheduled and dedicated to you. And there's no expiration on them. You use them, and once you're done, you can go and purchase more if you'd like to. But I'm putting that out there for anyone who's interested in that, who might like and enjoy bundles. The next service that we're going to have is going to be Patreon. So for the Patreon account, if you guys aren't already subscribed to my Patreon, you want to go ahead and subscribe to the Patreon account. I'm sharing insider information. Last month, I talked about licensing LLCs. I talked about how you can sign up for an LLC, what you need to do regarding your state, things that people don't tell you as far as benefits when it comes to LLCs, how much it might cost, all that information I was sharing. And some of this stuff you can go find and research on your own, but some of you guys don't have the time to do that. So having a page, a post that has all the information in one place for you, boom, boom, bam, that's what you need. Sign up for my Patreon account. That's also at the Boss Babe Lounge. A lot of people, when I say this stuff, they're like, where is that? Boss Babe Lounge on my website. So I'm going to drop it in the comments one more time, just in case you missed it. I see some eyeballs in the comments. Yes, we have it at the Boss Babe Lounge. I'm just dropping resources today. Okay, let me see. We're about to end this shortly, but I do want to just go through the last couple of things. We got a free business resource portal. Join the portal. Talk to me about your business concerns. I will come back with either some business resources specifically dedicated to your concerns, or some business services and an exclusive discount for you. So make sure you check it out. This discount is going to be based off of you joining one of my private or public Facebook selling groups. If you didn't already know, if you're a member of my selling group, you automatically receive an additional 35% off of the business services that I'm providing at my other brand, NBC.Click. So take advantage of those things. If you don't already know how to access it, ask one of the admins in the groups. They have a special code. You can go to any of the admins and use their code to purchase the service. Just like that business coaching bundle that I was talking about, you can purchase it through an admin. Use their code, get 35% off. All right, next item. Let's see. We talked about promotion. If you want to be interviewed on our show, come join us. If you're a little shy, don't worry. I don't bite. This is a positive platform where we're talking about uplifting and encouraging small business owners to share their journey and their truth so that more people can learn about them. So if that's you and you want to be a part of it, join us. We prep before the show, so I'll answer all your questions and I give you a show prepping packet. So there's no confusion. All right, let's see where we move in. The last part of this Boss Babe Lounge that I'm sharing, guys, is going to be my favorite part, which is the events. So this has a list of all of the events that are going on for the entire year. Aromatic April, it's free to join, free to play. You can earn a chance to win an aroma basket. Boss Mama May, I'm really excited about this, guys, and you'll hear more about my story in this event. But as you all know, I love parents. I love moms. I came from a single mother, and I love the fact that there are people out there who make things happen for their children, regardless of the circumstances. I love seeing that. So at Boss Mama May, we're going to allow people to come on and join and share something that they learned from their mother. If you want to come on and join, and then you earn a chance to win, I believe, $50 for this competition. They're all different. We just had Mission March. So at the end of the month, we will actually be rewarding Travel with MJ with $100, as well as a post dedicated to say thank you for joining us because she got on live and shared her mission with our audience. Jumbo Sale July, 100% free. Shop deals, sell products. It's for anyone that wants to join. If you follow the rules, join, and then you can promote your products for free. It starts July 1st, ends July 20th. It's virtual. You don't have to leave your house, and you can make sales, followers, and leads from this event. Self-Care September. This is going to be in October. We're going to talk about the importance of self-care, and then we're going to be giving out some self-care gifts. October Boss Fest. So this is going to be super fun. We're going to be talking about fall items. Then we have Never Forget November. So this is another touchy event that's going to touch your hearts. We have Winter Holiday Wonderland. So that speaks for itself. We're going to be talking about winter products. Then we're going to have the Boss of the Year funding event. So at the end of the year, December 14th, all of the business owners that are featured in our business directory earn a chance to win a $350 grant. All you have to do is pay $15 to be admitted into the contest, and then play in the contest, and then one winner will receive this. So all of this information, these events, the funding, the promotion, the resources can be found at the Boss Babe Lounge. If you're a business owner looking for the resources, go check it out. And if you know someone who needs them, send them to bossbabeblog.com and tell them to check out the Boss Babe Lounge. Oh, thanks for the stars. You guys are so awesome. I can't see the stars until I go and look at the actual page sometimes. But thank you so much. Shout out to Peachy Beauty Collection and Kiera. I appreciate you. Okay. All right, guys. So that is a wrap. We went in a little bit longer. We had a great talk tonight. I went actually an hour longer than what we were supposed to. So I got to work on that. But I do appreciate everyone so much for joining the Boss Babe Business Show. You can meet me again next Thursday. I'm going to be giving out a new free item for one of the viewers that decides to share the live. And I will also be announcing who has won by Monday of next week. So this upcoming week on Monday, that's when I'll announce the winner, if not tonight. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. Have an amazing night. Thanks for shopping small businesses. Go to bossbabeblog.com if you would like to become a business owner featured in our business directory for the entire year. Thank you. Have an amazing night.